In 1992, two Northamptonshire towns, Rushden and Irthlingborough, saw their local football clubs merge. Rushden Town and Irthlingborough Diamonds combined to form Rushden and Diamonds FC. This union brought together two passionate fan bases. They were hungry for success. The club adopted Rushden Town's Neen Park as their home ground. This marked the beginning of a journey filled with hope and ambition. The early years were characterised by a string of promotions. Manager Brian Talbot guided the team through the lower leagues. The Diamonds quickly gained a reputation for attacking football. They attracted growing crowds to Neen Park. The club's rise mirrored the aspirations of its fans. It was a team built on community spirit and a shared dream. The new club's early success was a testament to the power of unity. Rushden and Diamonds FC embodied the collective spirit of two towns. They were united by their love for the beautiful game. The team's performances on the pitch provided a source of pride and inspiration. The future looked bright for the Diamonds. They were a club on the rise, destined for greater things. Rushden and Diamonds' ascent through the lower leagues was nothing short of meteoric. The team's attractive attacking style of play won them admirers across the country. They were led by a talented squad and a shrewd manager. The Diamonds were consistently challenging for promotion. In 1996, just 4 years after their formation, the club achieved promotion to the Football Conference. This was a significant milestone. It cemented their status as one of the most promising non-league teams in England. The team's success brought a renewed sense of optimism to the towns of Rushden and Irthlingborough. The Diamonds' rapid rise was fueled by a combination of factors. On the pitch, the team was greater than the sum of its parts. The players displayed a work ethic and determination that was infectious. Off the pitch, the club was built on solid foundations. The board's ambition was matched by a loyal and growing fan base. Rushden and Diamonds were club-going places. They had their sights set on reaching the Football League. Neen Park, with its capacity of over 6,000, became a fortress for the Diamonds. The fans, known for their unwavering support, created an electric atmosphere. Every game felt like an event. The team responded to the home crowd's energy. They delivered some memorable performances on the hallowed turf. Under the continued guidance of manager Brian Talbot, Rushden and Diamonds secured a historic achievement. In the 2000 to 2001 season, they clinched the conference title. This triumph meant automatic promotion to the Football League for the first time in their short history. It was a dream come true for everyone associated with the club. The promotion to the Football League marked the pinnacle of Rushden and Diamonds' success. The team had defied the odds. They ascended from the depths of non-league football to the professional ranks in just 9 years. The achievement was a testament to the hard work, dedication, and unwavering belief of everyone involved. The future looked incredibly bright for the Diamonds. They were ready to shine on the biggest stage. Despite the on-field success, dark clouds began to gather over Neen Park. The club's rapid rise had come at a cost. Ambitious signings and investment in the squad had put a strain on finances. The financial situation was becoming increasingly precarious. The warning signs were there for all to see. The club was spending beyond its means. The revenue generated was not enough to sustain their level of expenditure. The board's decisions were coming under increasing scrutiny. Fans began to voice their concerns about the club's long-term future. Off the pitch, the club's financial problems were starting to have a detrimental effect. Players' wages were being paid late. Creditors were becoming increasingly impatient. The club's very existence was under threat. The situation was dire. Drastic measures were needed to save the Diamonds from financial ruin. Section 5, the fall from grace relegation and the fight for survival. The 2002 to 2003 season saw Rushden and Diamonds relegated back to the conference. Financial difficulties continued to plague the club. Star players were sold off to balance the books. The club entered administration, a desperate attempt to stave off liquidation. A consortium of local businessmen stepped in to save the club from extinction. However, the damage had been done. The Diamonds were a shadow of their former selves. The glory days seemed like a distant memory. The club faced an uphill battle to regain its footing. Despite the setbacks, the fans remained loyal. They continued to support their team through thick and thin. However, their patience was wearing thin. The club's future remained uncertain. The Diamonds were trapped in a downward spiral. They were desperately trying to break free from the shackles of their financial woes. Section 6. Eviction and Exile. The Diamonds scattered. In a cruel twist of fate, Rushden and Diamonds were evicted from Nene Park in 2011. The club's financial woes culminated in expulsion from the Conference National. Their home ground, once a symbol of hope and aspiration, became a painful reminder of their fall from grace. The club was homeless and facing an uncertain future. The players and staff were scattered. The fans were left heartbroken and disillusioned. The once proud Diamonds had been stripped of their identity. Their very existence was hanging by a thread. The eviction from Nene Park marked the lowest point in the club's history. The dream that had begun so brightly had turned into a nightmare. The Diamonds were on the brink of extinction. Their future looked bleak. The fans could only watch in despair as their beloved club crumbled before their very eyes. Section 7. A phoenix from the ashes, AFC Rushden and Diamonds emerge. Despite the immense challenges, the spirit of the Diamonds refused to die. From the ashes of Rushden and Diamonds FC, a new club emerged. AFC Rushden and Diamonds, formed by dedicated supporters, began their journey in the United Counties League, determined to rebuild and reclaim their place in the football pyramid. The new club represented a beacon of hope for the devastated fans. They embraced the legacy of their predecessors. They were determined to create a brighter future. The road ahead would be long and arduous. However, the fans were ready for the challenge. They were determined to see their beloved Diamonds rise again. The formation of AFC Rushden and Diamonds was a testament to the enduring power of community and the unifying force of football. It showed that even in the darkest of times, hope can spring eternal. The new club carried the weight of expectation on its shoulders. They were determined to make their predecessors proud. Section 8. The Ghost of Nene Park. A stadium demolished, memories remain. In 2017, Nene Park, once a symbol of pride for Rushden and Irthlingborough, was demolished. The ground, left abandoned and derelict, was razed to the ground. It marked the end of an era. The physical reminder of the Diamonds' rise and fall was gone. The demolition of Nene Park was a poignant moment for the fans of Rushden and Diamonds. It represented the loss of a place that held countless memories. However, the spirit of the Diamonds lived on in the hearts of those who cherished the club. Although Nene Park was no more, the memories created within its walls would last a lifetime. The ground had witnessed moments of unbridled joy and crushing despair. It had been the stage for some of the most memorable moments in the club's history. Those memories would continue to bind the fans together long after the last brick of Nene Park had been demolished. Section 9. Life after Nene Park. New beginnings on the horizon. Today, the land where Nene Park once stood is being redeveloped. New houses and a school now occupy the site. While the physical reminder of the ground may be gone, the legacy of Rushden and Diamonds FC lives on. AFC Rushden and Diamonds, now playing at Hayden Road, continue to climb the football pyramid. The story of Rushden and Diamonds is a cautionary tale of ambition, financial mismanagement, and the enduring power of community. It is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Though the Diamonds may never grace the Football League again, their story will continue to inspire generations to come. Their legacy will live on through the memories of those who witnessed their rise and fall. The Diamonds may be gone, but they will never be forgotten.